680's Richard Southern joins us now for a look at business news. Hey, Richard.
Hey, Janella, what's up?
Not too much. So Air Canada has changed its tune when it comes to Air Transat. What can you tell us?
You don't see this every day in the world of business. A company that was going after an acquisition so hard, they wanted Air Canada to take over rival Air Transat, and they had inked a deal to do it. But now, reportedly, Air Transat, or Air Canada rather, is going to the federal government, begging the federal government to squash its very own deal.
Oops.
This is according to Journal de Montreal. They're reporting that Air Canada is lobbying the federal government to scrap its takeover of Air Transat. It was just last August that Air Canada increased its offer for Air Transat to $18 per share. Now, though, Air Transat stock is just $6.58. The entire picture in the airline industry has changed with COVID-19. Air Canada doesn't want to pay $18 now. In fact, they probably don't need Air Transat now because demand is so much lower. So it'll be interesting to see, Janella, how this plays out. Air Canada stock did move a little bit higher on Bay Street today.
Yeah, I guess they're barely flying anyone. They don't need any extra planes, and they probably don't have the cash.
Air Canada probably has too many planes of its own. In fact, it is getting rid of some. So that whole Air Transat deal, not very important right now, one would imagine.
Okay, another company that is offloading, Walmart announcing it's getting out of the tire industry.
Yeah, could be another sign of the times here. Walmart Canada announcing today it's doing away with its 106 tire, lube, and express car repair shops that it has across Canada. 550 employees affected, although Walmart says it's going to try and give some of those employees jobs elsewhere. Now, the official word from the company, Janella, is that it's doing this to focus on its core business. But it's interesting to speculate about what may have led to this. I mean, we know Walmart's core business is strong as consumers, buying more groceries. We also know it's possible people may not be driving as much going forward. Maybe we're going to work from home permanently more. So with those things in mind, maybe Walmart's thinking, we don't want to be in the car repair business so much. Interesting to speculate about some of those factors, Janella.
I got to tell you, Walmart's not a place I ever thought about to take my car. I mean, places like a Canadian Tire, maybe, or but Walmart wasn't top of mind for that. Groceries and other things. What's that?
They're focusing on their core business now, getting out of that one, Janelle.
Exactly. I think it makes sense. Okay, we've been talking lots about the protests against racism, anti-Black racism across the major cities south of the border, even here at home. And now we're seeing sales surge from one self-defense product on Amazon.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you want to know what we're thinking and what we're feeling, I guess you can kind of look at what we're buying on Amazon. And in the United States, the top-selling item on Amazon.com is pepper spray, Janella.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a particular brand of pepper spray that boasts a 10-foot spray range. That's it right there, number one top seller. A combination pepper spray tear gas is the 7th bestseller. Overall interest in the self-defense spray spiked in late May. A taser currently on the 47th bestseller spot on Amazon.com. And other categories, Janella, indicate that shoppers are supporting protesters' calls for racial justice. Black Lives Matter T-shirts account for 7 of the top 15 best-selling clothing items on Amazon right now. Janella, you and I are back just a little bit after 6:30. We're going to lighten the mood up a little bit. We're going to talk about one classic sandwich that is making a huge comeback because of COVID-19. We'll talk about that after 6:30.
Talk to you then. Thanks, Richard.
Thanks.